I guess when it goes green, that's when we go. It's the calm before the storm. Oh, here we go!
Okay, we're off. Accelerating. And now, roll. Go upside down. Please don't go upside down again. Oh.
There you go. Show all your friends. That's okay. Now you got a pout like this. That's great.
We're going to switch colors, and we're going to go for a dark red.
Yeah, no, that really is a good old bruise colour, that, isn't it?
The inside of the bruise is generally darker than the outside. I think the doorknob got you.
I think it was more the door.
I'm about to press the Mickey whistle. Ready?
For richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do us part.
I do too.
Rick and Lily believed these words once. Can they believe them again? Don't miss the all-new and dramatic final series of Once and Again. Starts Thursday at 2:15, exclusive to ABC One.
If you had another chance, another moment to say goodbye to the ones you've loved and lost, should you take it?
When a person dies, their spirit's left behind. They don't know how to take the next step. They have things to finish, messages to get across, or they don't know that they've died. I can help you.
Jennifer Love Hewitt is the Ghost Whisperer. Begins with a 2-hour special, January 2nd on ABC One.
My name is William Forsyth, and I'm an antiques relocator. People often ask me if I'm happy with my chosen career. I actually wouldn't call it a career myself. I'd say it was more of an art, really. Very fine piece of gilt work on that, and in exceptionally good condition. I think this is definitely one that we should relocate. I mean, I get to visit so many lovely homes. Leaf tea, the drink of Rajas. Perks are absolutely fantastic, I have to say. Perfect. How many people can say that they've sat down with a lovely cup of tea in front of a different television every day?
Open up!
In the course of my career, I have met many, many lovely people. All right, Bill. Shh, it's just starting. Come on. And therefore, to have a moment for them to sit down and have a cup of tea, a little bit of light banter. I went into one the other day. You know what I had to do? I actually had to go out and buy my own biscuits. Absolutely shocking. We go our own separate ways and everybody's happy.
The most important thing for me as a nurse, but also as a leader of nurses, is about the interaction that our nurses have with their patients. So it seemed to make sense to use the patients to tell the stories of what it was like to be cared for by great Addenbrooke's nurses. I think the patients have had a great time. They've loved having the makeup on, and you guys have been great as well. So it's been really exciting.
All along the process, we're thinking about what's the brand, what's the hook, what's going to appeal to people, what's going to speak to people. So that's very much part of what we're trying to do. For the first time, we've actually managed to put everything together. So adverts, website, video, all of these things at the same time. So we've actually got a total campaign now, which hopefully will say to people out there, hey, come and work here. We wanted to mark ourselves out as being different as a hospital. And I think you said yourself, just because it's, a corporate film, it doesn't have to be boring. And that really captured our imagination.
They're always talking and laughing and happy, and then they don't seem bothered that they've been there all night.
The people around you, they do everything to make your time as the best time you could have, although it's not a great place to be, but the staff are really friendly.
They never seem bored, even though it can kind of, if they're having long shifts like that, you can kind of tell that they would be bored, but they don't. It doesn't come across like that, and they're always happy, and they always say, are you all right? And it's kind of, I feel like it's always me first, and it's quite nice.
Brain injury, time 0, happens out of hospital. Time progresses quite quickly from then. The pre-hospital environment is a challenging environment in which to operate. There are some simple things we can do that can help protect a brain. There are some complex things like giving anaesthetics that we can do which will help even more protecting brains. I'm Simon Lewis. I'm a consultant in emergency medicine and pre-hospital emergency medicine, which is a new area of medicine. I also work for a charity called Magpass Helimedics on an air ambulance. I'm their clinical director, and I'm the clinical director of the East of England Regional Trauma Network. Over the last couple of years, throughout the NHS in England, we've developed new trauma networks for patients that are involved in serious incidents, and that focuses the expertise in regional major trauma centres such as the one here at Addenbrooke's Cambridge University Hospitals. And by focusing all the expertise on what is quite a rare group of patients, you actually get people who are used to dealing with it. They get better at dealing with it, and the American and Australian models have shown that you actually improve survival by up to 20%, which is huge. I was very lucky to see a 16-year-old I'd treated back in July who'd been hit by a car, and he had serious injuries, and he's back virtually to normal, looking forward to playing rugby in 2 weeks' time. And to me, that's what I'm there for. The thing is, it's a real team approach. So I've got to do it right with the ambulance crews at the roadside. I've got to bring them to the appropriate hospital, and the hospital then has to, through the emergency department and all the teams in the hospital, all the way through to rehabilitation, has to do this right so that we get the best outcome for this patient. The earlier we treat people with serious injuries, the better their outcome is going to be in the end.
Someday we'll be together. Someday we'll be together. Someday I'm no Superman. Someday we'll be together. I'm no Superman. Someday we'll be together. Someday we'll be together. I'm no Superman. Someday I'm no Superman. I can do this all on my own. I can do this all on my own. No. I know that I'm no Superman.
Scrubs on a Sunday. This July on ABC1.
Superman.